Welcome, Cancers. Welcome to the last year of 2023. It's December 2023. I'm Dodici here with the forecast for this last month and a little cautionary note here in what I'm seeing in your horoscope with that very powerful, fiery combination of the Sun and Mars in your sixth house along with Mercury, which only remains there for a day, but nevertheless you've got that explosive combination triggering such things as your health, your daily routine, your work environment. All of these sorts of things will be coming to the fore in the last few weeks of 2023. And I want to talk about that because it's accentuated by the fact that there is a new moon that is going to take place in that very same area of your horoscope. The new moon tells us, on a positive note, that you may already be aware that some of the lifestyle habits you've adopted, long-term habits, are not serving you now. It's time to eliminate those elements of your life. We see also at the outset of the month the square, that right angle from Venus ruling your friendships and Pluto, which rules the fifth house of pleasure and speculation and creativity, that there's some transformational link between those friendships. For example, the company that you keep, the habits that you've developed over time can indeed be very firmly anchored in the type of company, type of people that you've associated with and that you maintain long-term relationships with. They can become habitual relationships, they can become codependent relationships, and I want you to examine that in these last few weeks of 2023 because I think that'll hold you in good stead into the new year, 2024. It's hard saying that. You know, when you think 2024, wow, we're in the modern age, the age of AI. It's important to take note of this. Mercury will move into the seventh house of negotiations and relationships, a strong communication. The angular Mercury gives you a very powerful opportunity to, for example, renegotiate those relationships that have not served you so well. Not just your social relationships, but your most intimate relationships, your significant, permanent relationships such as marriage, de facto relationships, that sort of thing. Mercury is also regulating the third house of your horoscope, Cancer, so this may also extend to your sibling relationships. If you've had long-term problems in those areas, this is the time to negotiate, to talk about those things. Mercury will go retrograde in that seventh house on the 13th, along with the new moon. So that's why I'm saying there's a tie-in here with the way you communicate your relationships, the retrogression, the new moon, which is turning over a new leaf, beginning a whole new chapter in your life. It could even be related to a whole new type of work, a new environment in your work. Some of you may find yourself shifting. It may not happen exactly in December, but there may be news of that. A shake-up in the management, shake-up in the locality of where you're going to be doing your work. And so that is going to have, I think, some longer-term repercussions for you. So brace yourself for that. And of course, I'm going to talk more about that in the new year. But let's have a look also at Venus's opposition to Uranus on the 21st, 3 or 4 days before Christmas. You'll see there's a build-up of tension there in your social engagements. It's probably best to wait till after the 21st. If you're going to have meetings or parties, that sort of thing, it may be difficult to avoid if those engagements have already been set in concrete. But where you can, sidestep that because you may find some of those relationships exploding out of nowhere, changes in plans. There could be a high level of irritability. And this, again, I'll reiterate, has to do with your social life and friendships. That sort of thing. The full moon, 27th December, is going to bring its energy to, again, the 7th house of your horoscope, marriage, the connection you have with other people. The full moon there is interesting because the moon is a very emotional planet and it is your ruler for the sign of Cancer. So this has a very, very strong connotation to you changing your whole emotional attitude to the relationships that you're having during this period. And I think that's going to be positive for you. It's going to give you that Capricorn flavor. The full moon is in Capricorn. It's going to help you regulate your emotions if it's something you're trying to change in your relationships. The coolness and the pragmatism of Capricorn will be a really great support for you achieving what it is that you want in your most meaningful relationships for the end of 2023 and into 2024. Whew. Wow, a lot going on there, Cancer. There's even more, would you believe, at astrology.com.au. Pop on over there, take a look at what else has been written up for you. I'm uploading now as we speak the yearly forecast for 2024. Do subscribe. Don't forget to drop me a line. I appreciate all your support throughout 2023. I hope to see you again in 2024. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, safe Christmas, and I'll be back here same time in January. See you then. Bye-bye now.